Welcome everybody. This is Soul Surfer FPV, searching for the soul of FPV. A little desk video. Haven't done a desk video for quite some time. I hadn't been flying for a while. Got into a bit of a slump and was getting kind of badgered with some comments and things. And anyway, I decided to take a break. And I really wasn't wanting to get back into it. And I kind of chatted with one of my buddies, Hillbilly FPV. He kind of got me out of my slump. Great guy. We're both really techie about all the, particulars of different components and everything else. So we get along really well. Anyway, he got me out of my slump and I started flying a little bit and everything. And I guess in turn, I got him out of a little slump he was in. So yeah, always look to your friends in FPV. Anyway, check his channel out if you got a chance. Hillbilly FPV. He does some amazing videos. Some good long range stuff. So here we go. Did a little build previously, a while back. And it was a Cine8 conversion to the HGLRC KT20 frame, and that went pretty well. It was a lot lighter and everything, and it was a fun frame, but the frame itself was a little thicker as far as height wise, a little taller I should say, not thicker. Anyway, it ripped around really great, but I just didn't find it comfortable for the complete, Cinewhoop thing. I'm sure it works fine for some folks, but it wasn't really what I was looking for. And others had copied me and did the conversion and stuff, but that's all good. Hopefully they're having better luck with it. So anyway, I was looking for a frame everywhere, and I looked at all different kinds of stuff, iFlight Defender and things like that. I actually got a comment that was the Wish version of the Whaaaat. Sorry guys, I don't compare everything in the world to the Whaaaat. Anyway, so looking around, I didn't find quite what I wanted to put the components into. And then recently, we just had a new quad released, and I thought, I'll check that out. So here's what we have. This is the Caddx Gofilm, and it's a 2-inch, just like the Cine8 was. Funny thing, the Cine8 was weighing 95 grams. This one comes in at 96, so just a hair more. Sorry if you hear a fan running in the background. My router's in here getting hot today. It's in the 90s already. So anyway, everything fit really well in this, and I think it's going to be a super fun little flyer. I have just done a couple of quick flights with it. Haven't gotten too intense yet, but anyway, the specs on this and the Cine8, it has the Crazybee F411 all-in-one 20 amp board, and it's rated from 2 to 4S. I don't know if I've ran a 4S on that board. The funny thing is the motors on this, the little EX1202 8000 kV HappyModel motors, they're only 2 to 3S. But I'll probably just fly this on 2 and 3S. Well, probably mostly 3S. And so the props are the same Gemfan D51s. These seem to be really great on the Cine8. They worked fine on the KT20, and I thought, well, I might as well just use them on this, and go in the hover tests and a little short test flying around. It seems pretty good. We'll see over time how that pans out. The VTX I changed from the original 200 milliwatt HappyModel VTX. I actually changed that when everything was in here. I think that one, either the antenna came off once or something and it kind of toasted it out. and I ordered a new one. I used the HappyModel OVX306. That's the Open VTX 25, 100, 400 milliwatt VTX, like a half of a whoop board. That one is great. Super awesome VTX. I've actually used it in my little 2.5 inch Phantom freestyle. I used it in that too. And it works really good. This one, I finally converted this one over. This has been an FR Sky since the day I got it. And I left it FR Sky in the KT20 frame. But I just converted this to ELRS. You can see my little ELRS receiver down here. They're hanging out. So that'll hopefully give me a little bit more distance and everything. And up front, it definitely isn't a walk snail camera. That's the Caddx Baby Ratel 2. Definitely got some protection for this. Look at that. You can't even get anywhere near that lens. So that's cool. Yeah, haven't went to the digital age. Not sure if I ever will. I'm working on a mount right now for this, so it'll hold a small little run cam thumb or whatever kind of camera I end up finding. Don't have my go-to anymore, but maybe I'll find another one sometime. Other wiring on here. I got this wired up so I can run little LED lights. Those lights are courtesy of Xplicit FPV. Brother sent me some a long time back, and I just hadn't gotten around to adding them onto anything. And I wanted some to be able to find this just in case it went down and I couldn't see the color. So this looks kind of like a menagerie, but it's not. We have one cable here and one cable here. This would plug into your little camera, action cam. This one just plugs in the LEDs, so I can have constant LEDs or not. And I can switch them around, do different things. So yeah, got that hooked up and rigged up. We're running the little Xylo Axie 2 back here, and we'll see. Maybe it'll fade out a little bit, but running this on ELRS, I'll be going a little ways, so maybe it won't be enough. I'm just going to do some testing. But if not, we always have the big kahuna here. That's the Lumineer Axie 2. Same brand of antennas as I use on the Sky Zones, so we'll see. We might end up running it for long range stuff. I don't know how long range it'll go, you know, but a ways away. So other things I did with this is I added this stuff. And let me see if I shut the light off here. Got that glow tape down here. And if I was to shut off the overhead lights, give me a second. Let me see if I can get enough darkness in here. Not quite, but you can see some of the bright here just from the light over here. I have a 43-inch monitor in here that I use, so that kind of lights things up. So anyway, let's get this back on. So yeah, you get the stuff off of Amazon, glow tape, and it will definitely glow. Let me see it in there. Anyway, so I thought, well, that may be a helpful aid if I, you know, do a little crash someplace and can't seem to locate it. Another little helpful thing, along with the LEDs. And I'm going to look at one of the little Wi-Fi beepers. Now this thing, let me grab a battery really quick. One of the 3S here. Wrong one. Yeah, 3S 650s. That's what I used to run in the Cine8 all the time, and that was grand. So these on there, you can lay them flat. That's what one cool thing about this. I think on the Cine8, I was always running everything tall ways in here, just trying to get airflow down through here, clean up the air. This, I don't have to worry about that. It's far enough away. I don't have to toilet tank it or nothing. I can mount it just like that. I went kind of the different direction than what they had this little TPU piece set up for. You're supposed to wire in your XT30 right here, so then you can easily plug in and everything. And that was intriguing, but I needed to make a nice antenna mount, and that just seemed like the perfect place to bolt it onto right there. I'll get up here where you can see the two little screws right there. And I just made this little custom nylon mount. Fits in between their little TPU thing for, I think, ELRS or TBS, crossfire, antenna or something in there. But right in the center of that, I just bolted that up. And so now we're got a different mount there. So anyway, I just ran this up here, and I still got to use a little bit of the, use the cloth tape for wires. Get that stuff off Amazon too. You can get a roll for like 12 bucks or something. Lasts forever. Keep your motor wires all tidied up and out of the way. Some use zip ties, whatever you want to do. But anyway, I'll probably use that tape over here and get this all fixed up right here, so it's all nice and tidied. Same over here. I just haven't got that far yet. But yeah, with the 650 on here, it'll do just fine, I'm sure. I'll have to put some of my duo lock on here. I use that on every build. That stuff's great. That's another little tip from good old Xplicit FPV. Check out his channel. Another brother out there. Also, give a little shout out here to Gene's RC Addiction. Gene's a good guy too. Check out his videos. You get a lot going on. So anyway, yeah, we'll have the big old 650 on there. And if I ever do, let me get this out of the way. If I ever do have a mount here for some kind of a little HD camera, it'll probably be high enough. It'll sit up here, out of the way. At that point, you might be blocking some of the video signal. We'll see. If so, I'll just run this. So there you go. The HappyModel Gofilm. I know that's, doing a really bad thing by mixing those. Blasphemer! So there you have it. Whatever. I like Caddx stuff, and I really like this frame, so I just had to do it. And I think it will work out great. I'll have some videos sometime soon. Just analog for now. And we'll see how she flies. Like I said, the test flights went pretty well. So there we go. HappyModel Gofilm. Funny stuff. But it's a good viable option for any of you wanting to convert a Cine8 over to a different frame. Nice, slick, low profile. Go through gaps and everything. Or long range it with a bigger antenna. I should have put this out kind of angled, but that's okay. I can make another one, make it a little bit more angled and flatter. So it's not quite as high, but still yielding a good signal. There we go. Hope everybody's having a good time flying their quads, racing their cars, trucks, planes, boats, whatever you're doing. Don't let anybody stop you. Keep having fun. Surround yourself with good people that'll support you and, not give you any crap. So, till next time, God bless everybody. See ya.